What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. We have a lot of news going on right now, and then we're going to recap the games of what happened Thursday, May 2nd, and today, May 3rd. Now, I'm sorry I missed yesterday's recap and I did not upload a video. Yesterday was my birthday, but today I will make it up to you, and I will give you both recaps from both days and give you the news on what's been going on in the league. My name is MOETORIOUS, and let's get this video started. Alright, so the first piece of news, it is official. The 2019 Overwatch League Grand Finals are reportedly headed to Philadelphia. According to a report from ESPN, the Overwatch League second season will play its second Grand Finals series at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Last year it was in New York at Barclays. This year, it's in Philly. This is going to be insane. For more news regarding the situation, if you guys want tickets to go to the finals, go to overwatchleague.com. Second piece of news, Buddy's back. Akshon Esports has teamed up with the Overwatch League. He tweeted out this in his tweet longer. As part of our relationship, the Overwatch League will work with Akshon Esports to help promote league news and sponsors while providing access to high-quality match footage to make our videos the best they can be. We recognize how important match highlights are to the community, which is why we've been working tirelessly with Akshon Esports this season to develop a system that will help them produce the best content possible. This was a quote said by John Spector, Overwatch League Senior Product Director, and he said starting this week, Akshon Esports will be receiving high quality footage directly from the Overwatch League to produce their match highlights. This is insane. I can't believe Akshon Esports is back. Akshon Esports is a great channel for people who can't watch the games. They are now able to watch Overwatch League highlights, and not only that, Akshon Esports is getting raw source material from the Overwatch League, making these videos very high quality. I can't wait to watch his new videos. Go check out his channel. Alright, now let's look at Thursday, May 2nd. So the first match of the day, we had the Dallas Fuel against the Florida Mayhem, and what a series it was. Dallas Fuel takes it 3-1. Let me go over the map scores before going into the games. On the first map, it was played on Busan. Dallas Fuel take it on the third map, going 2-1, taking Busan. Second map was Temple of Anubis. Florida Mayhem take it in OT 6-5, and we really see Florida Mayhem taking one or two maps, but they took Temple of Anubis and they gave Dallas Fuel a run for their money on that map. So the series at halftime is tied 1-1. Going to a map 3, it's Kings Row, and Dallas Fuel takes it 3-2. Florida was not able to complete the map. Dallas Fuel was very strong on this defense. Let's go to the third and final map to take the series. Dallas Fuel could take the series here on map 4, which was played on Rialto, or Florida Mayhem could even the series and force an OT and a map 5. Well, on Rialto, the Dallas Fuel take it 3-0. They completely stomped the Florida Mayhem on this map, and what a series it was. Now, Florida Mayhem may be one of the worst teams in the Overwatch League, but man, they went toe-to-toe with Dallas Fuel. I mean, look at the map scores. On Busan, they went to a map 3. On Temple of Anubis, a thrilling map that went down to the wire, Florida came out on top 6-5. They pulled it out. They had great Sombra play. They had great Hammond play by Swan. Zypher was really good on D.Va. They had great performances across the board by their players, and they also had a great strategy running that GOATS comp, but instead of a Rhine, you have a Hammond, so it gives that illusion that you're diving. However, you're able to fall back as a unit. You get to play passive or you could play aggressive, and Florida Mayhem, they're kind of getting it down. I really like that strategy from Florida Mayhem. Let's talk about the Dallas Fuel. They just came out on top. OGE, his Rhine was insane as usual. He's been carrying the Dallas Fuel. Same with AKM. AKM was always carrying the Dallas Fuel, but at the end of the day, people just got so used to him carrying that it just became regular. Zachary's playing amazing on Brigida. Closer's doing really great with his speed boost, his boops, and his beats. But let's talk about Onko. His focus fire and his discords have been insane on Zenyatta. He's really improving as a player and getting synergy with his teammates on the Dallas Fuel. But let's talk about the player of the match, and that man was Note on D.Va. These stats I'm about to read out to you is probably one of the best stats I've seen on D.Va. So as D.Va in this match, Note had 34,000 hero damage. Not bad, right? But watch this. He had 40 final blows, 16 self-destruct kills with his ults. He ate 2 grabs. He had, ready? 132 eliminations. Wow. And this series didn't even go to a game 5. It was just 4-game series, and he had 132. I mean, when we see 100 eliminations in the Overwatch League, we praise that person. When we see 110, that guy played amazing. When we see 120, he absolutely carried. But no, 132, man. And guess what? Just 11 deaths. Just 11. He played absolutely insane on D.Va, and he deserves to be the player of the match. What an amazing play by No. I'm so proud of him. He seems to be thriving with this Dallas Fuel roster. His ults were insane. He focused fired the targets pretty effectively. He was in the back line. He was in the enemy's back line pressuring. Then he peeled for his back line, protecting them. And then also he was with his tank trying to negate damage with his D.Va matrix, which he ate 2 grabs with. He played absolutely amazing. And with this, Dallas Fuel clinched the playoffs. They have a 5-2 record, and they are 6th right now, and they officially clinched the playoffs. Now, the teams who have clinched the playoffs are the Gladiators, the Shock, the Titans, the Excelsior, the Spitfire, and now the Fuel. And there's only 2 spots remaining, and Spark looks like they're going to take it with the Seoul Dynasty. So we'll see how that plays out, but congratulations to the Dallas Fuel. They deserve it. They've been playing great this stage. They've had a pretty long win streak now, so great job by the Dallas Fuel. A great step up from last stage and last season. In the second series of the day, we had the San Francisco Shock against the Philadelphia Fusion. This map was really important for both teams, especially for the Philadelphia Fusion, who had to win this match or else they would have been knocked out of Stage 2 playoffs. However, their task seems to be impossible because they had to go against the 6-0 San Francisco Shock, who haven't lost a map in all of Stage 2. They are 20-0. So who won the series? Well, let's go over the scores. On Oasis, San Francisco Shock takes that 2-1. On Hanamura, Shock takes it 2-1. On Kings Row, Shock take it 3-1. And on Junkertown, Shock take it 3-0, extending their streak to 24 maps in a row. This is completely insane. Philadelphia Fusion have been knocked out of the playoffs. Oh my gosh, the Shock are just so dominant right now. They could be the best team in the Overwatch League right now. And who was the player of the match? It was none other than Sinatra, the Zarya player for the San Francisco Shock. He had 60,000 hero damage done, 34 final blows, 38 Graviton Surge kills, 60% average energy, and 107 eliminations to his only 8 deaths. What insane play from Sinatra. He is consistently carrying the Shock on his back. No, well, he's not carrying because everybody is doing so great, but he himself is consistently playing so well at a very, very high level. Probably one of the best Zaryas in the league right now. So who does the Shock play next? The Shanghai Dragons. If they beat the Shanghai Dragons in a 4-0 fashion, they will be the only team in Overwatch history to have a truly perfect stage, never losing a map. That's insane. Good luck to the Shock. Let's see if they do it next match. In the next series, we have the Guangzhou Charge against the Houston Outlaws. Can the Houston Outlaws win a match? Well, let's see what happened. On Li Jiang, the Charge take it 2-1. On Hanamura, the Charge take it 2-0. On Kings Row, Houston Outlaws answers right back and get that map 2-1. On Rialto, Houston Outlaws equalize the series, making it 3-2. And on the final map of Busan, Houston Outlaws versus the Charge, down to the wire in an absolute slugfest. The Charge take it 2-0, and Houston Outlaws was this close from winning their first game of the stage. Damn, what a crazy way to go down. The Houston Outlaws seem to be improving a little bit here and there. The Houston Outlaws were so close to taking this one, and these losses hurt the most because you put so much effort and energy into almost winning, and then the Charge just come crashing it all down. How long will the Houston Outlaws be in this slump? What will it take for Houston to turn everything around and start getting momentum and winning these matches? Comment down below right now, what are 3 things the Houston Outlaws need to change in order to start being successful and winning the matches? Now, the player of the match on the Charge was Shu. He played Anna, he played Zenyatta. He was okay. He had 13,000 healing done, 7 final blows, 14 enemies slept, 15 biotic grenade kills, and that's probably why he was a player of the match. He was really good at using his utility, only 4 deaths, and he played for 14 and 39 minutes on Anna. So he played alright. He's one of those younger players who look up to Rio Jahong, Jonak, so he's going to get there soon. He's rising, he's still learning and developing, so we'll see how good he gets from this stage until the next stage. And on the next day, we had the Boston Uprising against the Los Angeles Gladiators, and oh my gosh, what another upset for this stage. This stage is just filled with upsets. Boston Uprising has beaten the Los Angeles Gladiators 3-1. Nobody really expected this. This was insane because LA was so close to winning every single game in this stage. They were 6-0. But let's talk about the maps. On Oasis, Boston Uprising takes it 2-1. On Hanamura, Boston Uprising takes it 2-1. On Blizzard World, Los Angeles takes it 3-2. So on the fourth map, LA has to take it to force a game 5. However, the Boston Uprising win 3-2. Now the Boston Uprising just looked amazing in the set. Fusions is leading the way, setting the tone for the team as a leader. Communication is so key, and he is just doing a tremendous job for Boston Uprising, setting the tempo and the mentality for the team to have going up against the monstrous LA Gladiators, who were 6-0. Now, who was the player of the match? It was RCK of the Boston Uprising. He is such a flexible player. He has so much experience in a variety of heroes. He played Mei, he played Sombra, and he also played a staple like D.Va. He had 30,000 damage done on D.Va, 22 final blows, 22 objective kills, 7 self-destruct kills, 63 eliminations, and 25 deaths. He was all in all a great player and a game changer for the Boston Uprising and contributed to the success they had against the LA Gladiators. Now, no one could doubt that LA had an amazing stage 2. They already clinched the playoffs. They are doing great right now. So I don't want this loss to take away from the success they truly had. However, they are not going to have that perfect record that they were striving for. And with Boston Uprising, this win, they are still in playoff contention. They are 3-3 right now. They are in the 11th spot on the rankings, and they just need to get into that 8th. So they need Seoul Dynasty to lose. They need Shanghai to lose, which they probably will against the Shock. They need the Hunters to lose, and the Boston Uprising have to win their next matches. On the last match I'm going to be talking about, we have the Vancouver Titans against the Toronto Defiant. And do I need to go over this? The Vancouver Titans have been dominating since their debut of the Overwatch League. They win this 3-1 against the Toronto Defiant. Let's go over the maps. On Oasis, Vancouver takes it 2-0. On Temple of Anubis, though, Toronto takes it 2-0 and answers back, equalizing it in half. Got people excited. Oh my god, oh my god. Let's go to Kings Row. Vancouver Titans take it 2-1, and on Junkertown, Vancouver Titans take it 3-2. The Vancouver Titans are just so good under pressure. They step up when they need to, and they completely dominate when they need to. I love this team. They are able to perform on two sides of the spectrum, when they are confident and they are stomping, or when their backs are against the wall and someone needs to make a play. They always step up to the plate, and I love watching that from Vancouver. Honestly, every single player on Vancouver Titans dominate as they usually do, but let's talk about Bumper. He's one of my favorite Ryans to watch. He's the #1 Ryan who does the most damage in 10 minutes, and he's also the #1 Ryan who takes the least damage in 10 minutes. Put that into perspective. If he's doing damage, he should also be taking damage, right? But he just knows when to use his shield and when to do damage in certain situations and when to play passive in certain situations. And that's what I like about Bumper. But the player of the match in this series was Janu on D.Va. This guy was insane. Look at the hero damage. 24,000 damage done. 26 final blows. Sorry if that was loud, by the way, guys. 5 self-destruct kills. 3 ultimates negated. And I love this stat right here. 91 eliminations to only 4 deaths. Oh my gosh, that's probably one of the best KDAs I have seen in so long. 91 eliminations and 4 deaths in the entire match. Not just one map, guys. The entire match on D.Va. Janu played amazing. The Vancouver Titans are just going to keep dominating. And I can't wait to see the Titans against the Shock. If that happens in Philly, I want to go. Someone buy me tickets. I want to see the Shock against the Vancouver Titans at Philly. I think it will be insane. The energy of the crowd will be insane. And it will be another battle of the big monsters of the league right now. So that's all the news and recaps for today. The Shanghai Dragons and Washington Justice is the last game of the day. However, I will be covering that tomorrow in my video because I want to upload this as soon as Overwatch League ends. Thank you all for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great night and a great day. Peace.